Alright guys, here we are with the lovely boys from We Have Band. Basically, just start off with guys, give us a wee introduction of who you guys are, what you guys stand for, and your kind of your musical backgrounds.
Wow,
where do we start? Well, I'm Thomas from We Have Band.
I'm Darren from We Have Band.
This is Dee Dee from We Have Band. She's very short. What do we stand for?
Oh, peace.
I don't know.
Equality.
Listen, we just make
good
music.
Times. That's it.
I like it, I like it. You know what I mean, you guys have been about now for a wee while, so kind of what are your influences on the music? Like, on the music that you write, what kind of has driven you to the stuff that you do today?
Well, we
sort of everything.
Yeah.
We listen to lots of things, and we sort of used to get together and sort of hang out and listen to stuff like ESG or Michael Jackson or Talking Heads or Bjork or Pink Floyd, you know, lots of stuff that bands, you know, we just got together, listened to music and started making it. I don't know really, there was not any central thing to the sort of what we wanted to do, far from it, because Dee Dee hadn't really sort of made music before and we didn't really know what the sound would be, so we just sort of followed our intuition and we ended up with a sound, which hopefully will keep developing and changing through the years in a way that maybe a more, I don't know, focused, structured band might be a bit more strict about how it sounds.
So did you guys set out to become musicians, or is this quite an organic path that you guys just kind of ended up playing music?
Well, we've been making music before, but like Thomas said, like Dee Dee and Thomas are married. Dee and Thomas are married to each other. And she'd never stepped on a stage before our first ever gig, so she had no plans to do this. But even so, I don't know if how much you can plan. You just sort of, you know, you do what you do, and a lot of people are in bands. The big thing is to be able to do it full time.
Yeah.
At the rate which we're very lucky to be able to do it at the moment. That's what's really nice.
Yeah.
So I think you always plan to make music, but you don't really know where it's going.
When you make that jump, it's very exciting. Yeah. It's like anything, like an artist when you paint or anything. It's great when you can stop doing the day job and just do what you really love doing all the time. It's really a privilege.
I like it, I like it. Now, talking about, like, you mentioned like other artists like painting and stuff like that. Your album cover is quite a different take. Was that you guys, or was that was that
a combination?
Dee Dee had the idea of mirrors and working with mirrors in some way, and she had like she had a little snapshot from a 1930s documentary that had like a sort of reflection of a champagne glass, and that was sort of taken up by this guy called Sam.
Sam was a friend of mine. I went to university, he was now a friend of all of ours, and he's designed like the logo and does the t-shirts and stuff. And then the photographer was this guy called Mads Perch. Where's he from?
I don't know, Scandinavia.
Scandinavia.
I'll say that.
And he had photographed us before, so it was a combination of just things that the idea of Dee's, and then people that we knew and liked, and we all sort of came together in the room and didn't really know what we were doing.
No, but it was a lot of fun. Like Sam had built these mirrors, like sort of 4 foot tall mirrors, triangular, which sort of came together in a prism, and then we put instruments in them and had smoke machines and lasers firing into them. It was really fun. It was like a really fun thing to do.
First day wasn't. We had 2 days. First day we had no inspiration.
Well, we were all right with
first day.
No, we did the photo shoot for us. True. That was.
That didn't work out. Anyway,
fair enough. Then, fair enough. All right. You've already touched on it. You're kind of like your writing process. Like obviously, like. Do you kind of all kind of like input, and do you kind of like, obviously you're married to Dee Dee, so do you know what I mean, you've got influences outside of that, do you know what I mean, you guys want to have an argument about music and then take it home sort of thing with that as well?
Well, we don't really argue about it. No, the process, I mean, you know, I man the computer and I do a lot of the programming and stuff like that, and usually starts there, and then ideas will, you know, will vibe off whatever's
what's in the room
coming out of the speakers, really, basically. We've got lots of toys and sort of synths and percussion, and yeah, it's just that.
But again, last time, because of the way it happened, we were just like bobbing about. You know, I used to go to their house and just sort of. I think we're sort of learning how we work now, almost. You know,
kind of changed throughout.
Yeah,
we got loads of money. We'll decamp to LA for 6 months and.
We would do that.
Yeah, we would have been terrible.
Fair enough. All right, okay. One song from the album. You can only download one. Which one are you going to suggest to people as an influence of the best example of We Have Band? What one would you say?
I'd probably say the first song we wrote called WHB.
I was going to go for that one. We'll go for the same one.
Fine, WHB, because it was the first song we did together, and it sums up a lot about how we work and the sound we make, and we really like it. It's fun. We still play it.
What's the one to avoid?
I like that. That's a better question. Which one do you avoid? Alright, okay. We were talking about it beforehand as well. You guys have toured pretty hardcore for the last kind of like year through that as well. A year and a bit more, I think. You know what I mean? How you guys have felt that? You know what I mean? Sure, are you kind of had enough of it now, or?
So I don't know. You never have enough. It's always changing.
I've had enough.
You had enough?
Yeah.
Well, we got a drummer
it,
recently, which has been quite a big...
That was fun.
Quite a big change. About 3 months ago, we started playing with a live drummer. So the show has really transformed. It's difficult because the show has really transformed and we're really enjoying the shows at the moment, but because we're at the end of such a long run of shows, you have this other feeling creeping up on you of like, need to play something new. So it's quite a sort of a battle really between like, we've been doing this for ages, plus also, oh, this is new. But you know, yeah, we're doing it a long time. It's time to write some new songs.
Yeah.
Obviously, you guys have been all over the world and stuff. Where's been your favourite place to play so far?
We had some fun we had 5, like a whistle-stop tour of South America. That was good. Yeah, it was good. We went to Colombia, Argentina, Brazil and Chile. That was fun, tiring but fun. And we had some good times in Australia, Miami, and really done a lot of really fun stuff that was sort of boys' own stuff. It was really good.
Great, good.
Boys' own?
Well, as in not the band, it's like, is it boy, don't people say boys' own?
No.
As in not boys' zone. Like, it's like a magazine that sort of used to, like kids' adventures and what they'd love to do.
Boys' own?
Yeah.
I think we'll move on from that, to be honest. We'll just leave that. Okay, we'll just edit that down just to see you talking about
Keep it in, edit it out, dude.
No approval necessary.
The extended cut's got to be somewhere, isn't it? Someone's watching this.
On top of that as well, you know, I mean, you guys, obviously, there must have been a couple of embarrassing tour stories. Talking about boys' own sort of thing.
People always ask us this.
I know, it's because it's a good move. But more importantly, we have a trophy, so if you guys win the trophy at the end of the year, you get this really cool...
Yeah, but to win the trophy, you have to do something really gross. Like
gross or funny. I prefer a funny one, to be honest with you. Like, I decide who wins it, so...
we need to have something rehearsed. Do you know what? I don't know. I'm out. You have to edit this one out.
Well, nothing more than just the usual
It's just like
shenanigans.
We just, you know, all sort of... You drink a lot, you travel a lot, you eat strange food, you go to strange places and meet strange people, but I can never remember, like...
That as well. You know, you guys... Plans for 2011 already kind of touched on a little bit. So you're getting off the road, sit down, new album. Have we got some ideas in our head already about how that's going to develop?
Little things up there,
knocking about
on my sleeve.
Yeah, a couple of nothing will
tell you.
We're looking forward to sort of having a bit of time, even like 2 or 3 weeks to sort of sit down, and we literally haven't had 2 or 3 weeks in the last 2 years.
Bangor
Balkan beats. Yeah, we haven't had the chance to think about things for a period of time, which hopefully we're just going to get now. So that's what's going on.
We'll think about it very soon.
Yeah.
No, that's fine. That sounds good, guys. That sounds good. Right, obviously, music industry, it's much harder for people to survive. You've already said about it. You want to do it full time, and that's like your kind of point. But to survive and make a proper living off music and stuff like that, a lot of bands now are doing really strange things to do it. Like, I mean, recently we've seen some people selling their blood. Some American heavy rock bands. Wow. You can get people to play on your football team. I think for £2,000, you can have Charlie from Busted to come and have pizza with you and stuff like that as well.
Yeah, pizza with
what would We Have Band have offer up to get up?
You can join the band for what, like a clean million. You're actually in the band.
All right,
and everything that comes
and you might make your money back in 50 years.
Fair enough. I like it.
So it's like, if you got the million and you want to take the risk,
there you go. It's an investment. You know what I mean? Don't stick it in a band. Don't stick it in a bank. Give it to these guys. All right. On top of that as well, it's Christmas time's coming up. You guys must be looking forward to going home. But what's the worst Christmas present you've ever had?
Worst Christmas present I have ever had.
Do you know what? My dad will never see this, so I can say he always gives me bad things.
Go on, do it.
Just bad? No, nothing like, just things. You know, you open something. I'm never going to wear that. I'm never going to use that. These things ended up in the charity shop quite a lot.
Do you know what? I can't even say, because I don't know who's going to watch this.
Well, listen, if my dad sees it, he sees it.
Pick an ex-girlfriend. Don't get me. I don't know. Just shit that you never wear. It's got to be stuff you never wear. You just think that's just taking up a couple of space. You can't feel guilty when you take it to a charity shop.
Well, I think you should. I think you have to have this discussion on the day. You have to do it.
We forget when it was given and you just give it.
Yeah, because it's some, you know, you got it, it's yours. If you're not going to wear it, it's got to go.
Definitely, right. Go. Thank you, We Have Band, for Student Punch.
Thanks very much.
I'm sure you guys are going to be amazing later on, and thanks very much for taking time to speak to us.